Hello everyone, welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Leo for the week of August 10th. And at this time I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, as well as all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched, and also hitting the hype button. Thank you. And of course the lovely comments. It is so nice to hear from each and every one of you out there, and I truly appreciate it. Thank you again. Okay. Ooh, the High Priestess. So, making a decision this week. Understanding that something has changed. You're keeping a little bit more to yourself. Like, not sharing so much information. Like, you're still out and enjoying yourself, but you're just not too forthcoming with a few things in your life right now. You're just mulling them over in your mind, trying to get a better perspective on your outcome on different things. So you're definitely taking that inner reflection time for yourself. You know, you're trusting that yourself right now is the best way to be a little more hesitant on giving too much information out. And the Star card, look at you shine. People are drawn to you this week. You know, you're happy. Things are just starting to come into your life a little more easier than what you had expected. So it's put you almost on guard. But this is renewal, hope, inner strength, clarity, you know, and you have faith in yourself again. You know, that you've been put on the spotlight, and though you enjoy it, sometimes it makes you feel a little uncomfortable as well. But right now you are basking in, you know, the moonlight of your own inner strength. Oh, celebration. Nice. Now, this can be a celebration in friendships, a circle of really good supportive people around you who's got your back. They watch over you, you watch over them. This is a get-together of like-minded fellow soul mates. Like, you really get along. You enjoy each other's company. This could be an invitation to a celebration of some time, you know, a birth, an anniversary, graduation. There are so many things in life to celebrate, and you have been given this opportunity to participate with others. So you're really enjoying this support that you have. 10 of Pentacles. Yes, taking care of your finances, your future, your family. You know, you are really finding your own path right now on different ideas that you want. You know, you're leaving no stones unturned. You're trying to make a legacy, making sure that you have enough for your retirement for many of you. This could be an inheritance that come in for some of you. And it sort of give you that insight for your own future, your own mortality going forward, what it is that you want to have, what you would like for your next generation to have. But you are really opening up now because you've been given this opportunity to see things much more easily. And the 8 of Cups, yes, walking away. This is a withdrawal, a retreat, moving on, you know, abandoning something, leaving something behind because it's not the answer that you wanted. So you're releasing it, moving away. This could have been a circumstances as well for some of you. Again, you're releasing it. You're realizing you can put time, energy, and effort into this till, you know, the hole in the bucket heals itself from water, which is not going to happen. So you're moving on. You're realizing it's time for you to just let it go, try a new path. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Taking care of your finances. Some of you have been ill or helping somebody who else has been ill. And it really helped you to question a lot of yourself. This could have been a financial loss as well for some of you. And it really helped you to shape up your future of what you want to have, what you want to do, how you want your outlook to be in the future. So you're realizing that although this was a slight money loss, in the longer, greater version of it, it's helped you to move forward for yourself and know which way you're going. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, looks like there's some travel plans coming in for you for quite a few of you. And it could be an unexpected trip as well. There's some relationships around you that has cooled down, run its course. And you, above all, already know that. You've just sort of been always polite and, watching what you say and how things come out. But it has worn down. There's been some arguments, some disagreements, and it's of no loss for you to let this person out of your life, like the friendship of it, because you're tired of the gossip, just the disconnect and the disrespect to you, around you. So you're moving on from it. But you will say your piece as you exit the door. But you're also, realizing it's time. You're changing your lifestyle. You're changing the way you're handling people, places, and things. And sometimes that's how it goes. And the High Priestess, look at the balance. There's security here. There's mystery, trusting yourself, trusting your instincts, and having your own dreams that you want. And you're just at the beginning of this. And you're not sharing it with others. You're understanding. Sometimes you get farther faster by not letting so many people know. So you're very knowledgeable that way, and you're trusting yourself. You're following your instincts much more than you have for quite some time. And you're realizing that it is really starting to pay off. Your life seems to be much more in balance. Things seem to be flowing in much easier. Your stress relief or levels have, gone down. So that really helps you to know you're going in the right direction. And the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, taking care of your bank accounts. That seems to be quite forefront with you this week. Really figuring out what you need to be comfortable. So some of you, you're looking into starting a new business, like your own business. And you're just at the beginning stages of it. Maybe you had it before and you just sort of put it on the back burner, but now you're realizing that, okay, this would probably be more profitable to me if I did, whatever this is. So you are really following your own inner knowledge, which you've heard from others. You're definitely understanding what it takes to be the leader in this business. And the Lovers. Yeah, there could be a new relationship or the rekindling of an existing one for some of you. Maybe you were getting remarried to the same person. It happens. But this is a good union, a good relationship. This is a good partnerships. There's passion, there's value here. You're aligning very strongly with this other individual because you feel you agree on the same life expectancy going forward. You share the same values and you just are attracted to one another. So this could be the rekindling of a relationship that you're already in as well, or a brand new one. But this is somebody that, has your back and you have theirs. This is a very strong connection, a good partnership for a long haul. And the 8 of Rods. So needing to make a decision. Speedy action is required. There's quick change here. There's new arrivals. And you are gearing up for this. You're realizing it's coming. There's no getting out of the way. You need to take action on something this week. Four of Pentacles. Yes. Watching your finances. Looking at your long-term success for your future. So you're really watching your finances, making some investments. For a lot of you, you're making investments. You've talked to somebody and you've really figured out that, if you do this, you will acquire and get that. And that's what you want. So you're taking the proper steps for yourself. Saving for that rainy day, saving for your future, and still allowing yourself the little luxuries. Going out, having a coffee, visit your friends. It's hard for you to spend money right now, but you're understanding that it's okay. You do have enough. You are secure. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. So you can go solo, like really doing things a little bit more on your own, with your own, and you're okay with that. You feel much stronger this week. You're not making self-sacrificing anything, but you're definitely getting financial gain this week. And it really helps you to feel much more that you're going in the right direction, doing the right thing. So it really gives you that strength back. Yeah, the Ace of Rods. Good news coming in. There's an opportunity. This looks like a new career for somebody, a new creative project that has gotten off the ground, and you could be in charge of it. So, but things are really coming together very quickly for you. This is like your spark of inspiration, and maybe you said it to somebody and they have the finances for it. So this is a good business deal. So you are really coming into your own strength. Things seem to be just lining up very nicely for you this week, and you are accepting it much more easily than you normally would. And the Emperor, yeah, look at the strength, the determination, the clarity that you have, and you realize you're okay where you are. You found your inner strength and what it is that makes you tick, what makes you comfortable. So you've taken on the leadership role in making plans for your future, and you are very much in charge of this. And you are looking at those you care about and how you can help them as well in the future. And the Strength card, yes. Definitely finding your inner strength, realizing this is a good path, a good choice for yourself. This takes courage, passion. You're very influential over others, but this is your own focus and inner strength right now. Understanding, you may have to give something up for a while to gain more. And the Page of Cups. Good news coming in, travel plans. You're going to hear something really nice for yourself, something that's very flattering, uplifts your soul. This could be somebody who's been trying to get your attention for a while, and now they're being a little bit more bolder, or this could be you towards them. You are really stepping up. Maybe you're offering some people some help, and it really gets you knowledged by more. So you're finding that inner strength for yourself. You're becoming, a more people person this week, wanting to get out more, spend more time with those you care about, visit more friends. You're being more active in your future, your life, and your week in general. All right. Aww. The Ten of Swords. Now you realize that something or someone in a situation really turned their back on you. Stabbed you in the back, betrayed somebody you trusted. And you are more than aware of this. You know, it was a painful ending, but you cut it off. You decided that this is not acceptable. You're not just rolling with the punches. This really took the wind out of your sail because you trusted this person, whoever this was, and they really did a number. So you are relinquishing them from your life. You will pick yourself up quite quickly, dust yourself off, and you won't turn around. This is the end of this situation and this person. No more second chances, no more forgiveness. This person is a write-off to you. All right, and your oracle card. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uneasiness, a temporary pause in the action. All right, so taking a different look. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.